Kevin was not your average teenager. While his friends were out socializing or enjoying the freedom that came with their youth, Kevin was quietly working away in the back room of a small retail store. At just 17 years old, he had already learned that nothing came easily, and if he wanted a better life, he had to work for it. His parents, who worked long hours just to make ends meet, had always emphasized the importance of hard work. They never had much money, but they always made sure Kevin had what he needed to succeed. But Kevin's dream was bigger than his job at the stockroom. He wanted more. He wanted financial freedom. He wanted to do something beyond the limits of his part-time job, which barely paid enough to cover his school expenses. One night, after a grueling day of organizing stock and shelving boxes, Kevin sat in his room scrolling through his phone. That's when he saw it. How I Made $10,000 in a Month with Dropshipping. Teacher. Kevin had heard of dropshipping before. Most of his friends had. They all talked about how easy it was to make money online with little investment. They said it was the future, a way to earn money while you slept. Kevin wasn't convinced, but curiosity got the best of him. He clicked on the video. The man in the video spoke with such confidence, explaining how dropshipping was the easiest way to make money without needing any inventory or a huge upfront investment. All you needed was a product, a website, and a way to drive traffic. The idea was simple. The pitch was convincing, and Kevin thought, why not give it a try? The next night, after another exhausting shift, Kevin decided to take action. He wasn't going to sit around and hope for something better. He would make something happen. He signed up for a dropshipping platform, picked a product, and within hours, had set up his own online store. He didn't have much capital, but he figured if it was as easy as the video said, he could make a little extra money to help his family. But Kevin quickly realized that the reality of dropshipping was not as glamorous as the video had made it seem. His first week was a disaster. He spent almost all of his savings on Facebook ads that didn't bring in a single sale. His website looked unprofessional, and the product he picked had little demand. Kevin was starting to feel discouraged. He had read success stories about people who made hundreds or even thousands of dollars in their first month, but he was nowhere near that. Every night, after finishing his schoolwork, Kevin would sit at his desk in his room, staring at the computer screen, trying to figure out what went wrong. He saw the dropshipping business as his golden ticket, a way to escape his job in the stockroom and take control of his life. But now, it felt like a pipe dream. He thought about giving up. He was working 2 jobs, studying for school, and trying to build this business on the side. It was overwhelming. His friends were already talking about their summer plans, going on vacations or hanging out at the mall, while Kevin felt stuck, staring at empty numbers on his screen. But then, one night, something clicked. He was scrolling through a forum, reading the struggles of other dropshippers, when he came across a post from a man who had been where Kevin was, broke, discouraged, and about to quit. But this man said he had learned from his mistakes and turned everything around. The secret, he said, was persistence, patience, and learning from failure. Kevin realized that he hadn't been learning from his mistakes. He had been running away from them. He was trying to find shortcuts, looking for ways to get rich quickly. But the truth was, there was no easy way out. If he wanted success, he had to work for it. That meant doing things the right way. The next day, Kevin dove into research. He watched hours of tutorials, joined online communities, and found a mentor, a successful dropshipper who was willing to guide him. His mentor taught him the importance of choosing the right products, understanding the target market, and optimizing his ads. Kevin learned how to create compelling marketing copy and how to build a professional-looking website. He learned about customer service and how to manage returns. It wasn't just about picking a product and hoping it would sell. It was about building a real business. And Kevin's next move was to focus on finding a niche. Instead of picking random products, he looked for items that solved problems for people. He decided to focus on affordable gadgets for students, things that were useful, unique, and had high demand. He spent hours researching trends, analyzing the competition, and refining his approach. The next few weeks were a whirlwind. Kevin spent his days working in the stockroom and his nights running his dropshipping business. He learned how to optimize his ads, test different products, and engage with customers. Slowly but surely, the orders started rolling in. Kevin's sales grew, and his website became more polished. But success didn't come easy. Every time he reached a new milestone, there was another challenge waiting for him. There were shipping issues, customer complaints, and products that didn't sell as well as he had hoped. But Kevin kept pushing forward. He reinvested every penny he made back into his business. He wasn't just chasing money, he was building something. Each failure became an opportunity to learn and improve. And then, one morning, Kevin woke up to a notification on his phone that would change his life. He had made $500 in a single day. Kevin sat there, staring at the notification, unable to believe it. That was more than he had ever made in a week working at the stockroom. He realized at that moment that he had done it. His dropshipping business was finally profitable. It wasn't just about making money. It was about proving to himself that he could do it. With his newfound success, Kevin was able to quit his part-time job and focus full-time on his business. He moved out of his cramped room and into a small apartment, which he furnished with the money he made from his business. He no longer had to rely on his parents to pay for school supplies or to help with his expenses. Kevin had turned his dream into a reality. But Kevin's journey wasn't just about making money. It was about learning the value of hard work, persistence, and growth. He realized that success doesn't come overnight. It's the result of countless failures, lessons learned, and a mindset that never quits. Hey, Miu, if Kevin could do it, so can you. Success is not about luck. It's about taking that first step, learning from your mistakes, and never giving up. The path to financial freedom is not easy, but if you're willing to put in the work, the rewards are worth it. So, what are you waiting for? If you're ready to take control of your life and build your own business, now is the time to start. Subscribe to this channel for more inspiring stories, tips on how to get started in dropshipping, and the motivation you need to succeed. Share this video with your friends and click the link below to learn more. Your future is waiting. Take the first step today.